Hey guys, I want to do another knife overview for you, and today we're going to be looking at the Sage 2. Spyderco Sage 2 is a really awesome knife. Really great knife for the money, great overall knife, great EDC knife, for a lot of different reasons. This is the second knife in the Sage series. The Sage 1 had carbon fiber scales. Sage 2 is titanium, and each Sage knife is going to be a kind of tribute to someone in the knife industry who's contributed something great. More than likely knife locks. Sage 1 was after Michael Walker for the liner lock. Sage 2 is from Chris Reeves' Reeve integral lock, or the titanium frame lock. Sage 3 is for the bolt action lock from Blackie Collins. The Sage 4 is the back lock from I don't know who. But I do know the Sage 2 is from Chris Reeves' integral lock. So it has a titanium frame lock. The knife itself is a really great design. I think they nailed it from the first time. The Sage, shape. It's not too thick. All Spydercos are a little thick because they have to have the hole opener, so they have to be a little wider, and most of the time they end up with like a leaf-shaped blade. So they all have to be a little thick, but this one's not too bad. I've got some that are worse. This hole is is like the normal medium-sized hole. It's like a ½ inch or 13 millimeters. Gives you enough grip to kind of stick your finger in there and whip it open. The titanium is different than what is on a Sebenza. It's a little smoother. I don't think that they bead blast this quite as much as the Chris Reeves version. So it's a little smoother. It doesn't show scratches as easy, which is cool, but it is a little slicker. All the edges are kind of radiused or scalloped, which leads to a pretty good feel in hand. This is manufactured in let me see if I can say this right, Taichung, Taiwan. That is, the plant. Spyderco makes a lot of their knives. They do a really good job. Fit and finish for them is really good, and Spyderco's quality control is typically one of the best in the industry. So fit and finish on this is pretty darn good. I don't have really any major complaints. You'll notice I'm missing a screw here. I got it this way in a trade. It doesn't really affect performance, so I'm not too bummed. It locks up really tight. Really got a really good snappy sound. So I feel confident that this is a good lockup. The ergonomics on this are really good for multiple different reasons. One, they give you this little scalloped area for accessing the thumb hole, but it also really lends well to your feel in hand. When you put your finger around it, it kind of just sinks right in. And then they give you the choil for your forefinger and your thumb. It really, you feel like you have a ton of control, and this thing is not going anywhere anytime soon. As opposed to, say, the Leaf Storm, which I will bring out just for comparison, since these two are pretty similar. The Leaf Storm doesn't really give you that same controlled feel, and here they are, next to each other, so you can get the size difference. So the Sage 2 is definitely a little bit better. Definitely a little bit better ergonomics. Feels better in the hand. It's got this nice tapered end here that kind of rests really good in your palm. And the blade is it's a 3-inch blade. It's exactly 3 inches, which is just about the perfect size for EDC. It's not too big so that it's flashy and scares people, but it's not too small that it can't, do some of the bigger tasks that you needed to do, some of the finer work, and then, some of the large cardboard cutting tasks. Steel is S30V, and that is the CPM variety. It's an American-made steel. They make the steel in America and ship it over to Taiwan for manufacturing. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, it's all titanium. Frame lock is, the lockup is really good, really solid. It's, it's not super early, but it's not also super late, which I think is perfect. So it's got a little bit of time to wear in, but the lockup is also real solid. It uses Spyderco's wire clip, which is really good if you're trying to be discreet, because it looks just like a a clip on a pen or something. But it's not so good if you want something that is grippy and holds on. The clip is a little I can move it if I just give it a push, so it's a little flexy, back and forward. It holds good, but being that it's against titanium, it slides in and out of pocket very easily, which can be a good thing or a bad thing, however you want to take that. Sage 2 is probably one of my favorites. I got rid of mine a long time ago, and I'm glad that I got another one back, because I really like it. It can be flicked out pretty easy. Just give your thumbnail a little, stick your thumbnail in there, and just build up some pressure, and then give it a flick, and it'll pop right out. Again, this is one of my favorites. Really enjoy this knife. Don't have enough good stuff to say about it. There are some some drawbacks. It's not made in America, which some people will hate. Other people won't care. I'm one of the people that really doesn't care a whole lot if the fit and finish is there. Then it's not that big a deal. So this is the Spyderco Sage 2. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. And thanks for watching.